Welcome to Tech. Today we're going to discuss about types of variables in C. There are five types of variables: local, global, static, automatic, and external variables. We're going to see one by one. So local variable that is declared inside the function or block is called it as local variable. It must be declared at the start of the block. See here, so like this the syntax looks like. So we're going to take a function. Okay, inside this function we're going to declare a local variable. We're going to see this one in real scenario. Here what I will going to do, so I will going to create a variable. So like example integer x semicolon. So this is, we will call it as local variable. So these are all, we will call it as local variable. Just I will comment this one. Here, what I will going to do for the local variables, I can do like this. I will going to update the value for the x, or I will going to assign the value for x separately. X is equal to, give some value that is 55. Okay, I can finally print it. Printf. So use the placeholder. The local variable value is, that is equal to percentage %t. Again, finally mention the local variable name, that is x semicolon. That's it. So now build once, again run it. You can able to see the local variable value is 55. So these are all written within the function. See, this is my block. You can able to see from here to here we have a block. So within the block we have to write the variables. Those variables we will going to call it call as a local variables here. Again, so we're going to discuss global variables. A global variable that is declared outside the function or block is called it as global variable. A function can change the value of the global variable. It is available to all the functions. For syntax, you can able to see this one. They have declared the variable that is value outside the function. We're going to see this one. Here, what I'm going to do, keep this one like that only. Uh, so outside the function is nothing but, you can able to see this is my main function. Outside the main function means here I will going to declare. Example, I will going to declare integer y is equal to some value. I will going to give 20. So this is, we will call it as global variable. Okay. So what I will going to do here, printf here percentage %d. So if you want, you can able to say that the global variable value global variable value is equal to percentage %d. Again, mention the global variable name, that is y. Okay, so if you want, you can able to check like this. If I don't assign the value for this local variable, okay, like this, you're going to have some default value. For local variables, you're going to have a garbage value. Let's see that one. You can see here, basically now what I'll do, I will want to make it next line. Again here also I will make it next line. So let me run this one. You can see, so variable by default they will going to initialize the 0. Basically global local variables will going to be initialized with the garbage value, that is also 0. Global variable also initialized with the 0. Okay, so this is what we need to know. Again, what I will going to do now, I will going to remove these comments. I will going to update the value to x, as well as I will going to give the some value to y, that is 66. Now run it. So you can able to see the local variable and value is 55, the global variable value is 66. So this is all about local and global variables. We have to declare outside the main function. So outside the block. Now we will going to discuss. So we will discuss about static variables. A variable that is declared with the static keyword is called it as static variable. You can able to see the function here. So x is equal to 10. This is local variable. Again, we have to mention the keyword that is called it as static. Integer y is equal to 10. It is a static variable. Again, x is equal to x plus 1, y is equal to y plus 1. We have incremented the value. So printf percentage %d, these are our format specifiers, placeholders x and y. So when you do like this, what happens when you go to the local variables, when the program completes execution immediately, uh, the value will going to become a exhaust, nothing but the value will not be there. It will not going to preserve the value local variable, but when it comes to static variable, what happens here, the value will going to be preserved. That is the reason why local variable will print the same value for each and function. Every function call, what happens, it will going to print all these values 11 11 like that only. But every function call, static variable will print the incremented value, nothing but so if the previous value is 10, the next value will be 11 12 like that, it will going to be printed because it has some property to hold the previous values. That is the reason why static variable. Let's see an example for this. Here we will going to write small example, so that will be very easy one. Let me take one function. So that is called it as integer. Uh, take something like sun. My function sun is my function. Again, here what I will going to do, I will going to declare a variable in the name of static keyword. The name of static keyword, that is static. Here I will going to say integer. Let's say something value is equal to a. So I will going to assign some value. This is equal to 0. After that, what I will going to do, I will going to increment the value of a. So that is equal to a plus plus. So I incremented the value. Finally, what I will going to do, I will going to return the value of a. Return the value of a. So here in the main function, what I will going to do, I will going to print this function. Okay, I will going to print this function. So what I will going to do here, printf percentage %d. Again, here I will going to make the function call here. That is, we have a function that is called it a sun function. Sun. Again, here semicolon. So that's it. I call the function call once. So let me run this program. So what will be the output? So build it. Again, run it. So you can able to see the value is 1. Again, sir, how can you tell that it will be preserved the value? So already we have a initialize the value a is equal to 0. So now I incremented value, that is a is equal to 1. Incremented value 0 plus 1, it will become 1 here, a plus plus. So either you can able to write like this, a is equal to a plus 1. So this is also okay, no problem. Both are same. So if you want, you can remove this one, you can able to apply this one. So that is also fine. So a is equal to a plus 1. So again, one more time, what I will going to do. So when I build this one, immediately what happens, it will going to give you the value that is 11. So that is 1. So again, I will going to call this function once again here only. So let me run this once again. You can able to see 12. So nothing but what the previous value it is holding. Okay, in the memory it is holding the previous value. That is one kind of property, like that if you call again and again, if you call again and again, it will going to hold those values, previous values. Okay, so that is the reason why it is called as a static variable. I think it's clear. So we will want to discuss about one more variable, that is called it as automatic variable. So this is, we will call it as the local variables. Basically automatic variables are local variables. Here so basically by default all the local variables are automatic variables. Here we are going to use the keyword that is called it as auto in front of variable. Okay, so in front of the variable type. So that is what exactly you can able to see the syntax. We're going to see the real scenario of this. So in this example, you can able to see already I declared the value. So that is integer x. So this is my local variable. I will going to declare one more value here, saying that something like uh, float, float, you make it as auto float, uh, f is equal to some value that is 10.33. Okay, so this is my auto variable. So f is my auto variable here. So either you can able to declare for integer x also, you can able to mention auto. Already I told you all local variables are auto variables. Again, finally, what you can able to print here, so local variable of percentage d, you can able to see this one, local variable. I am declaring the local variable. Once again, I will want to mention percentage d for these things. What is that? For x and f. Again, finally, what I will want to do, I will want to mention the variable's name, that is x and f here. Okay. So basically for this float value, you have to mention f. Okay. And then it will going to take this value. So build it, again run it. You can able to see this. So the local variable of that is 55 for x, again 10.33, that is for what is that, f. Okay. So if you want, you can able to mention like this. What is that? Like 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 x is equal to, again here you mention that is f is equal to. Okay, so now you check the output once again. So yeah, so x value is equal to 55, again f is equal to 10.33. So these are all auto variables. Okay, just you have to mention the uh, auto when you are declaring the variables, local variables. So one more variable, that is external variable. We can share a variable in multiple C source files by using any external variable. So nothing but you can able to declare the variable in other source file. Again, we can able to access those source file variables. The declare an external variable, you can need to be external keyword. So we, by using external keyword, we can able to access those different files variables. Okay, so that is like this, extern integer x is equal to 10. So like this you have to use it. This is the syntax we will going to say in the real scenario. Very simple and easy one. So here we have a file. I will going to declare a variable that is integer. Okay, x that is equal to 10, like that. So basically this is a local variable or auto variable. But how to make this extern? So we have to use the variable that is external variable. So that time what we have to do, whenever you are declaring an external variable, never ever you have to define the variable. Okay, you can declare the variable, but you should not define. Define is nothing but initializing the value extern. So mention the extern. Okay, so extern is a keyword you have to mention, and integer x. The difference between definition and declaration is nothing but you will going to declare the variable like this, integer x, nothing but it will not going to allocate the memory. Okay, when you define a variable, immediately what it will going to do, it will going to allocate the memory. When you do this one in the external, only in the external, it will not going to allocate the memory, but it is just a variable, so no memory got allocated. To access other variables, for what we have to do, so we have to create a variable somewhere outside the body. So this is my main function body. Outside the body we have to create a variable here. For example, I will tell you. So suppose example, you take a variable integer x, you will going to assign some values to x, that is 10. Now you declare this one inside the main function, extern integer x, nothing but what, this extern integer x is nothing but this integer x variable will going to use the external, nothing but outside the block, whatever the variables which is mentioned in the name of x, that will be accessed. That is what exactly we need to understand about this one. Print f, again here percentage d, is mentioned format specifies percentage d, again comma, again here mention the variable name, that is called it as x, again semicolon, just build it. I don't think so. We don't have any. Now you can able to see. That is what exactly. If you define like this is the right way. But if you declare a value to this particular x, something like 10. If I take 10, so definitely what it will going to do, it will going to give you an error. What kind of error that is? Basically, we are not accessing those variables which are declared externally. So that is integer x. X as being as both external and initializer. So that is we have initialized the value x is equal to that 10. That should not happen when it comes to external, because the variables we will going to use by using external all those variables which are not belongs to external block. Okay, this block. So see here, this external belongs to this particular function, but same this one, whatever the things we declared, that is not belongs to this part. That's why we have declared outside the main function. So basically global variable. So external we will call it as globally. Those are all global variables. So global variables can be accessed through the external keyword. So we have one more method to achieve this. I will going to show you that one also. So let me delete this one. Again, what I will going to do, I will going to add one more file in this, just empty file. So as you say as here, okay. Again, mention something like over here, something like my file. Okay, yes, okay. So now you can able to see, okay, so here we have an external integer x, again here file. So what I will going to do, I will going to create variable integer, okay, increase this integer x here is equal to 10. Okay, so this file, you can able to, this file is a part of this particular source. Okay, so yeah, both the files are belongs to this particular source package. So that is the reason why, so when I mention external here, okay, when these external, what it will going to do, it will search all the x values in this particular file. This file, it is not available. So then what happens, this external will going to search in this file also whether that variable is available or not, that x variable. So already I have declared a variable integer x is equal to 10, so definitely we can able to execute now. Let's see this one minute. Okay, so let's build this one. I think we have some error. Let's see this one, what is that. Let's see this one. See here, we made a small mistake, that is semicolon. We forgotten that one, just semicolon. So mention over here saying that extra. Okay, so either inside the main function, nothing but inside the block, you can able to mention what it will going to do. It will going to search in this particular file. So whether the x value is available here now or not, it will going to check integer x is available, values are initialized or not, it will going to check that one. So if it is not there, it will going to search with another file. We have created my file.c like that. So we have already created integer x is equal to 10. So now we will want to build it again. We will want to run it. You can able to see x is equal to 10. Again, one more thing, you can able to declare this one not only in the block. Here also we can able to declare, and globally we can able to declare the external here. Again here, once again you can able to see. So we can able to get the output here, that is 10. Again, so you can see this. So this external can be declared multiple times. That is also possible. That is also valid one. Okay, see here multiple times. If you declare multiple times also, still it will going to give you the same value, that is 10 only. So this is all about external. Thank you very much.